He's been off for a week for no reason other than whatever. That's interesting. All right, let's see.
Is he at least camping?
I don't think he's doing anything but chilling. Just chilling and chilling, not doing anything. I don't even know if he went fishing yet. I'd like to hope he did.
I just leave it to Gene to say something like so iconic. Just call me back because I'm eating beans too.
Yeah, we might give him a ring here. Put him in the air raid box.
Oh gosh. Yeah, that's true.
This
Yeah.
is, all right. Let's see.
Okay.
We're on episode 76. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, I got no notes. Except for
Nothing.
Gene's eating beans too. But just, I mean...
Well, it was Lily and Gish and talking about old movies.
Yes.
Yep, did that.
We talked about...
Turner
Night of the
Classic
Hunter.
Movies had the Mitchum movie,
Night of the Hunter.
Night of the Hunter.
Night of the Hunter this morning.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
And we talked about the fact that, like, the Monster Cereal brand is not going to new metal with a DJ. That's fun. But I might be good at the box. We can at least.
I mean,
look at the
new
box.
metal? Is that even a thing anymore?
I guess it's not really a thing.
I never cared much for new metal.
Yeah. All right. Here,
I
you
still
can check
don't.
out the boxes and you can see the story behind the man playing the man.
Oh, she is a creeper.
Yeah. But while we do that, sounds everything's good. Check.
Check.
Check, Joe.
Check.
Looks good. All right. Yeah, that looks real nice. Everything's.
Oh, we don't have a book stack. Oh, we don't need a book stack.
I need a book stack. Yeah, we probably need like a something. Anyway. Welcome to the Chainsaw Bar. I'm your host, Mike. This is episode 76. We are gathered here today because our movie was canceled due to rain. And
The rain coming out of the pipes of the movie
Yes.
theater.
yeah, entertainingly enough, we were going to watch a movie called A Haunting of Venice, famous for rain and water and flooding.
Canals.
Canals, that's
Yeah,
the word.
that's the word. Yeah, that is a little bit ironic.
Yeah.
I mean, just call it ambiance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let everybody in.
Yeah, just let's trudge through the
Give
water.
a little
Oh my god.
gondolier.
That would have been funny. they had a set previous with the gondolier or something, and then it was all soaked, and we could take a picture of that.
Wade us through.
Guess the movie
Little
theater.
striped shirt.
Oh man, that would suck because that like all those theaters are all down
They
here
are
too.
the people who man them are called gondoliers, right? I know it's called a gondola, but
Are they gondoliers?
Gondoliers, yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like,
Okay.
all right, but yeah, we didn't get to see Haunting of Venice, people. So, a Haunting of Venice
In Venice?
in Venice, a haunting in or is it?
In.
Oh,
A haunting in
In.
Venice, yeah.
okay,
Yeah, seance.
in Venice. All right.
See.
See,
Close enough.
good enough. I can't spell, but yeah. So yeah, we got rained out. We got flooded out. I guess we were gonna watch a Haunting of Venice. So now we're just gonna chill out, have a 30-minute little thing or chill. Talk about like have we seen anything this week, anybody? Anything of interest? Like since this isn't really like a set up great show, I don't have any major
I
questions.
haven't really watched anything. Trying to think if I watched anything at all.
We started
watching The Old Way.
Have you heard
And that
about
was
The Old
good.
Way?
Old way, yeah.
Yeah, we started watching that, but we didn't get like
Yeah.
30 minutes into it. Then like everything just got derailed. It was sad. I wanted to watch it. Nicolas Cage was looking good in that one.
Yeah.
He's got that old man look now.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
And he's just
I love the fact that it's like at the beginning, And that it's like 20 years later, and the only thing that's changed about his appearance is that he's shaved off the mustache.
Yeah, that's right.
It's like 20 years?
And all he changed was mustache. In the other notes, it's like
But
apparently...
it's Nicolas Cage, so he can. He can
that's
get away with that.
3 wives ago.
Yeah,
Right.
There you go. Obviously, that mustache, man.
I think he's on number 5.
That mustache is crazy looking, though. It was just like... It wasn't like a damn... You could twirl it kind of mustache. It was like just a fucking just straight line, like freaking straight poofed out. Straight,
Yeah.
Like almost like a bad fake mustache.
Like, he cut that shit himself.
Yeah.
A knife, not scissors.
Yeah, because it's like there's like that one section that's kind of like looks like there's a piece missing in it. Like it's just crazy looking. It's scraggly.
That's a great mustache.
Yeah, and he shaved it.
Because you gotta show that he's aged and mature. Now he's a family man. Family men don't have outlaw mustaches, mercenary mustaches.
Cool jackets. Now he's wearing a damn suit and tie.
Right.
Running a mercantile. Jesus. Yeah, that's as far as we got. We got to the murder. Spoiler, like his wife is killed, and that sets him off.
Was she killed or was she just taken?
No, she was killed. He was burying her.
Yeah.
That's why they were like, he didn't want any help. And then that little girl and him had a
yeah.
story.
Yeah.
And that's where we ended. And then cigarette breaks led to madness, and that was the end of it.
Yep.
Yeah. You will enjoy it. It's a good movie.
Yeah, it looked great. Let's see. Did we, what do you think of Reservation Dogs, Joe?
I'm up to number 4, and I understand the last episode is supposed to be tonight.
Oh, God. That could be
It's
out
very,
right.
very, very soon. My wife mentioned it because she's going to download it for me.
Yeah, I think it's actually, that might actually be out right now.
Yeah.
You and your wife sit there and watch them together?
No, she downloads them, and then I either put them on my laptop or put them on the Plex account.
Yeah, fair. But let's see. So that means you're up to.
It was a different episode. They'd gotten back from California, and this was down at the center. Graffiti was having to be cleaned up off the wall.
They got back and got
pair of glasses. Cheese finally picks up a pair of glasses from a year ago.
He finally gets glasses, and he's like, "Oh, you are pretty."
Yeah.
That's so funny. Yeah, that was a good. That was a good episode because, like, I know let's see. So that means we're a little bit ahead of you then, because we watched Cheese. Did you see the Deer Lady episode?
I saw the Deer Lady episode.
So that was the second one.
Yeah, that's interesting.
That was so sad.
Yeah, that was. Damn, that was a sad.
That was really hard to watch.
Yeah. I didn't. Oh, that was harsh.
Yeah.
And I like. So that means like Dear Lady. Then we had the episode where they got punished. Mm-hmm. Then we had the little get together where everybody was like camping, and then they had the flashback episode where they were all like in the 70s.
Oh, okay.
So if you haven't seen the 70s one, that one's a weird one. That one's really. It's hard to place who's who because they're different actors and they're really like they look like my aunts and uncles. Up north, like the main girl, like what's her face? I can't remember. She looks just like my aunt.
Cookie.
Yeah, Cookie looks just like my Aunt Aggie did back in the day. Just skinny,
I could
hippie, Indian,
see
long
that.
hair. Like, good grief.
That actress is Cherokee. She's like Ebke. She's Eastern Man, I think.
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't know, in that flashback episode though, whereas all the 70s, they all just look so much like my childhood growing up, remembering my mom's family.
And I can see them all dressing like that too, as the time period.
Yeah, they were all hippies too. They were all pot smoking people. Because like my uncle Eddie played D&D, and like he invited us down to play D&D one time in the basement, and that was weird. I was like, I don't understand this game at all. It's like, it's great. You need to play it. And I was like, all right. So I sat and watched it. It was fun to listen to him talk and describe what was going on, but I was dumbfounded because I was probably like 9 or 12, somewhere in that range.
That would be like me with Gabe, my eldest brother. Like, I'm like 4. He's like, okay, you're going to be an elf. I'm like, okay, I'll be an elf. I mean, I didn't understand it, but I got to be an elf, so whatever. Yeah. And then somebody's telling me a story, basically, There's dice, so that.
Yeah, it's
No idea what's going on here, but
yeah, it's definitely a different thing. It's definitely they've done a real good job on that. Like to Sargent, the director, producers, all those.
Sterling Hart Joe
Yeah, that's it.
and Taika Waititi.
Yeah, those guys did a real good job with that story. It's a shame it's running out after this season. I thought they'd try running a little bit more, but
I know
the third season's
it's
it.
just. But we are going to get another season of Our Flag Means Death, and I'm pretty stoked on that.
I still haven't finished watching that.
You still haven't watched the first season?
I'm like, he hasn't met I think he's just about to be Blackbeard because
Oh.
it was the build up to the Blackbeard.
Wait, you didn't get to that part.
No.
Wow.
No. Did you ever see the Our Flag Means Death? It's
fun.
It's funny.
It's also Taika Waititi directed it and probably produced it in accident, and it plays Blackbeard.
Yeah.
But it's about Steve Bonnet, the gentleman pirate.
Uh-huh.
And these are based on like real people. This is real like North Carolina stuff too. He just decided to leave his family estate and become a pirate, but he still wanted to maintain being a gentleman. And then runs. So I mean, it's historical fiction, but it's hilariously funny, terribly violent. Just like great cast, great acting, great script, and beautiful. I mean, anything with piracy is going to have like beautiful sets and costumes. So
Great ocean pictures.
oh yeah.
Did you see him? Did you see Jojo Rabbit?
Yes.
Yes.
He did.
that was-
He did a great Hitler.
Yeah, he did it. That was
He did a great Hitler. That was so.
Oh, that's right.
Don't this make my butt look big?
Yeah.
It's John Purse.
He's sitting there, dude, and he's starving, and he's sitting there eating a unicorn meal just to prove how bad he actually is. Subtly pointing out, like, yeah, he's bad. He's an evil man eating a unicorn, and he's just sitting there eating, and he's starving. Yeah. God, that was such a good scene. That's a.
But that was also like that's the thing about his films and television is like the balance of the humor and like the real horror.
Yeah.
Like when you just see Scarlett Johansson's feet there.
God.
And it's like
You see the one red shoe
Or-
just laying there.
God, Sam Rockwell's performance.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah. Yeah, he played it great in.
Yeah, I mean you'll laugh,
German.
you'll cry.
Yeah, it's a good roller coaster. Jeez. I don't know what to say about
Did I not turn off my
that might have been my phone too. Or it could have been Joe's. It
It
doesn't
could have been
matter.
any of us.
As long as it isn't like, oh God, yeah, it'll let it roll. If we hear like NPR start, then we know Gene's calling. Because that happened on the last show, and it's like I am somebody, and I'm hosting a thing about ringtones, and this is a ringtone telling you to answer your phone. Because those NPR, like they did a bunch of ringtones years ago. You can still download them, but like it's like the classic things where they got like the actual people that do the NPR shows, and they do like a ringtone.
I just remembered what we've been watching.
What?
Only Murders in the Building.
Have you seen Only Murders in the Building?
No.
Oh gosh,
No.
yeah, it's
Oh.
a treat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're in their second season? I
Yeah.
think.
yeah. Is it second or third?
Second.
Second. Yeah.
No?
No, it's the third.
It's the third. You're right, because there was the other.
Because there was
Murder.
another murder. Yeah,
Count the murders!
Yeah, it's like Memory Murders. I was like, it's third season, but
Yeah.
it's not bad. It's got like 3 more episodes, I think, maybe.
Ooh,
Yeah, so
maybe.
if you want to binge something, binge that.
Yeah, it's so good. I mean, Steve Martin,
Mm-hmm.
Sheen, Selena Gomez, and then they have so many, like, I mean, talents who want to be on the show. I mean, Sting was on the show. Amy Schumer was on the show.
The girl from them Third Rock, or no,
Tina Fey's on all
Tina
of them.
Fey.
Yeah,
the second season. She's on second season on.
30 Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's well done.
Shit. They've and this season they've got Meryl Streep. They've got Paul Rudd.
Yeah.
Who else did? There was a cameo by Mel Brooks.
Yeah, Bill Brooks is in there for a good joke. Just funny, just being there. Yeah, it's like, God, Mel Brooks.
I got so tickled when I saw Mel Brooks.
Yeah, I was like, it's Mel Brooks, what? What kind of phone call? FaceTime phone call.
FaceTiming with Mel Brooks.
And he's in there for like tops 30 seconds, but he kills like the 30 seconds he's there. It just ends. It's like worth.
Oh yeah,
that's worth watching the whole episode just to see him do that one little cameo.
Yeah. Oh, Matthew Broderick.
Matthew Broderick's. Yeah, if you get a chance, watch the Brodericks, man.
Oh, the joke. I'm not going to say it because I don't want to spoil it for you, but
yeah, he's in it, and it's
the
good.
thing about Ferris Bueller's.
Yeah, there's a whole. Yeah, it's damn. Yeah, that is like it's been a treat. Like watching that series has just been like a fun like Thursday after Tuesday. I think it comes on Tuesdays.
I think it does,
but it's on a Hulu, so that new episode's out. So that's what we're doing tonight. The building.
I also saw in horror-related news, they've made a new TV series, and I think it's on Hulu and maybe Apple Plus or something, of the Goosebumps books, which was, our son Oliver loved those when he was a kid.
Was that the R.L. Stein? Is that R.L. Stein's Goosebumps? Like, that's the entire thing? R.L. Stein's Goosebumps?
Yes.
Okay.
Like, that was, like, that and, like, Diary of a Wimpy Kid. It was, like, how I could get him to read. You know?
Yeah.
But he doesn't seem really stoked on watching the series. Or maybe he had earbuds in when I said it came out.
Yeah, it's just being annoying.
He's just being a teenager.
American Horror Story is getting ready to start up again.
Oh.
I never got into that.
And they're redoing Creepshow stories.
Oh, yeah. Like...
Yeah.
And that I can get behind.
Yeah, if you watch Shudder, like Shudder, they had the God, I'm terrible with names. The guy that did the original Creepshows, he's done 2 seasons or 3 seasons of Creepshow that you can find on Shudder because Shudder was the exclusive producer of it. Mm-hmm. But God, I'm bad with names.
Yes,
but either way, the original guy that did the Creepshows, he's done like 2 seasons, maybe 3. And they haven't done anything, and they probably won't be able to do anything until like this writer strike's over. So that's just hopefully in the waiting room. But,
just for like reference, Mike is so bad with names that he got my name tattooed on his leg.
And it's misspelled. Just to play it safe.
Either of you Stephen King fans?
I enjoy Stephen King's works.
I enjoyed the movies. Yeah. Not so much the books. I just don't, not his writing style, but his storytelling I do enjoy. So he just put out Holly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not a clue.
And he's going to put out
and they're going to make that into a movie, or they have, right?
She was tied to the Mercedes trilogy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What was that about?
Yeah. Well, the first one's about the killer that takes his Mercedes and runs into a crowd at a job fair and kills a bunch of people.
Oh my goodness!
And he's off his nuts supposedly, and he's in a psychiatric hospital.
Okay.
And that follows him. And then the second season, they had finders keepers about the boy that found the buried trunk with money.
Oh.
And then the third season wrapped up about, Grady or Brady, the killer from the first first season. They finally catch up with him. And he gets his just desserts.
Oh, wow.
And that's where Holly comes in, and she's a character in all three.
Yeah.
Neat. Yeah, no. Where's this streaming at? I've never even heard of it.
Oh, it's been done now it's been over for a few years.
Jeez, that's all.
Yeah.
Well,
the books read the books first, and then the movies are the movies are really good.
Man, who's the main characters? Anybody famous, or is it just like
Brendan Gleeson is the detective, the retired detective that's trying to find the killer, and then she's tied to American Horror Story. It's her live-in. Can't think of her name.
I have a little charge.
It's her older girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
And she's Taylor something or another is her first name. I can't remember her last name. But she plays next door neighbor who does a lot of filling in the movie and keeps the retired detective on balance.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Okay.
Taylor somebody.
Because I'm thinking of like that Anna Taylor-Joy. I think there's something coming out.
But they're a couple
There's
in
Anya,
real life.
right?
Yeah, I think maybe.
Yeah.
I know she's like. There's something I was going to mention in this week's show since we're doing it now, but that girl.
That girl,
is
Anya.
in something. Not the one from Werewolves Within. I think it's another real young girl.
Oh.
But it's.
Did we ever loan you that copy of Robertson Davies?
Yes, I have it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know I found it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a biggie.
It is.
Well, when I read 3 things at a time.
Oh, yeah.
I've got three books going right now.
Always.
Oof. Yeah, I barely got like half a book in ever. I'm not a big reader, sorry.
No.
Kindle.
Yeah, I have one on the shelf, sadly.
Right?
And it's just sad.
I mean, no, not everybody is, but
Yeah.
I am, and I got so tickled. I was talking before about, I was really stoked because I was going to get my copy of Fever House
Oh, yeah.
by Keith Rosen that I pre-ordered. And so, I mean, obviously now I've got it. I've read it. It's wonderful. Everybody should go out and buy a copy. But he posted to Facebook, he got so tickled because this is his first, big publishing house. He's always published with independent little publishing houses or in magazines and stuff. But his other novels and collection of short stories were all Meerkat Press. And now it's like Random House.
Mm-hmm.
And he had to go to New York, I think, for a bookstore
Book signing.
book signing performance, I say. But had landed in the airport. There was a Barnes and Noble in the airport, and he's like, well, I think it was actually New Jersey, but anyway, he's like, here's just my book sitting in the window next to Stephen King.
That's sweet.
And did he take a picture?
Yeah, and posted it on there. Was like, if I ever stop being humbled by stuff like this, somebody come kick me in the neck. Just feel free. Because this is just like, oh my gosh, like just tickled to death. Like, look at my book with all these books. And, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That has to be so rewarding. That he really does write excellent books. I can lend you that one too.
Yeah, get somebody to publish it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Big publishing.
I mean,
Getting that's awesome.
It is. I mean, there's so much more exposure. But even like his earlier books, like people were picking up options for like making television series or movies, and they just never made them. Mm-hmm. Although I would love to see them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'd be.
I would. It's the writing style that would really translate to screen very easily. Mm-hmm. A lot of dialogue.
All right. So let's see. Checking DreadCentral.com. The Boulet Brothers will have their season 5 premiere on Halloween, October 31st, a Tuesday. That's on Shudder and AMC.
Right. That's why they did the halfway to Halloween special.
Yeah. So now they're finally getting there. So they probably already wrapped that up before the strike. So that's good. But yeah, have you ever seen? You probably haven't seen this, but it's a horror competition where the drag queens do horror themed drag, and it's fucking fantastic. Like, it's 5 seasons in now.
And then if you get eliminated, then they like murder you in some horrible way.
Yeah, it's just a blast. We love that series. It's just so fun. It's like,
and I normally don't like competitions, you know. It makes me uncomfortable for the losers. I do. I can't even watch the British Baking Show. The Great British Baking Show. It's like, I don't want to see anybody fail.
Yeah, that's damn.
And you know, I love Noel Fielding.
Yeah, Noel Fielding's been fun. Let's see if I can get the internet to work. All right, let's do this thing because this looks fascinating. Mm-hmm. Let's see if it is. In the world of I'm working everywhere all at once at the same time.
Yeah, this is
The
why
op-
you get
the-
a subject before.
Yeah. But I'm just trying to find the thing. The opening thing by Mary Beth Andrews, published today. Dream Scenario is apparently an upcoming movie. And she's lined it. Would it be so bad if Nicolas Cage haunted your dreams? And not just your
maybe
dreams,
he does.
Everyone's dreams.
I mean,
So, here we
is
go.
that not a thing?
So let us pause this and let's watch a trailer together.
Oh,
There's a Dream Scenario trailer.
with Nicolas Cage.
Nick Cage.
I'm just.
Let me brighten it up, make sure we got it bright. Because I like things bright. I'm getting
You
old.
know what it's gonna be.
It's going to be Nicolas Cage. Oh, it's an A24. Holy.
Why
of
does the
course.
zebra look the way it does?
So embarrassing.
Hey, focus.
Is this how it went?
No, it's different now. Paul, you've been on my mind recently.
Huh?
You just keep popping up in my dreams. You don't do anything, you're just there.
So, this specific person, the remarkable nobody, I've also had that experience. Do you have a picture?
Have you been dreaming about me?
Have I been dreaming about you?
Yeah. There's like 100 messages. Somebody wants to interview me.
Well, this is strange. Maybe you should take a minute and think before you do anything drastic.
Why me? I don't know. I'm special, I guess.
How does it feel to go viral?
Who's actually had a dream about me?
Hey.
Okay, this is not a horror movie.
I don't know what this is.
You're
Nope.
scaring me, Pearl. I'm going to have nightmares.
I wish I was the one people were dreaming about.
Me too.
Is he going to start going crazy or something?
No, it's something.
How's he dealing with all this?
We're not even the type of people that like attention, you know? Do you think other people are seeing you naked?
Maybe thousands.
I hope I am anyway in your dreams.
Oh, no, you're not.
So I'm finally cool, huh?
I didn't say that.
You hear that, Janet? She's saying I'm a cool dad.
Yikes.
I really feel like you're playing with fire here.
Dad, please help me!
I'm not actually doing anything to them.
Here we go.
You know, fame can come with some less desirable side effects. You should be prepared for that.
Maybe we should cool this thing off.
What? What do you mean?
It's embarrassing.
Which part?
Guess I'll see you in my dreams.
Jeez.
Of course not.
Never gets old.
Mm-hmm. Dream scenario. Interesting. I don't know.
It does look kind of scary.
It does look, the idea sounds scary.
No, it feels very being John Malkovich.
And him being bald.
Oh, yeah.
That's a new one, actually.
That's a very new
I've
one.
not
Yeah, he's
seen-
never been bald.
He's never lost his hair.
Oh, no.
Didn't he?
I mean, he had a pretty high hairline in Con Air.
Yeah.
And maybe it was just the fact that he has a high hairline and his hair was long and stringy in that movie.
It was real stringy in that film. Yeah. But, what the hell? I don't even, well, Nick Cage, thanks today. Thanks for giving us some few minutes of content. Appreciate that.
It's weird.
Fucking weird. It's an A24. Good Lord, those guys played some crazy stuff.
Like
Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Oh, yeah.
They did, oh my gosh. Well, I'm going to Google some stuff because how many A24s can you think of off the top of your head? No problem.
No,
There's a thought.
none. Right off the bat. No.
Well, now I have two.
Yeah. So A24, they're just, except all their films. Let's see. I've never even heard of that one. But
What?
yeah, so just looking at their opening page for upcoming films, Dix the Musical, Priscilla, definitely looks like an Elvis movie.
Mm-hmm.
So that might be good.
Yeah.
That's who that is.
All Dirt Road's Taste of Salt. That almost looks like a Samuel Jackson. And then they got like Dream Scenario, Zone of Interest, The Iron Claw. Looks like a don't know what the hell that looks like. A bunch of dudes. A bunch of 70s dudes, maybe. A bunch of bros.
Yeah.
But
80s people.
And then I'll probably be watching Problemista just because the name and the image is interesting. And that's it. I have no idea.
Pointing a water bottle at you.
Yeah, I know. Just looks like whatever.
Like she's going to cut you. The water bottle.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, they've done.
Now, here's one that just came out. It's on Netflix. It's called El Conde. Conde.
Interesting.
And it's a vampire.
Oh, that looks... Yeah, it's that time of the year. Might as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's based on a real life character. The what country did he rule? Augusto Pinochet. He doesn't die. He turns into a vampire. He was a South American dictator.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking Bolivia or
you can look
one
it
of
up.
those countries. But it just came out, and it's in black and white. And it's I've only gotten a copy of it so far, but it's been in Italian. So, hopefully English within the next day or two.
All right, let's see. Do we want to watch that trailer?
No subtitles?
Augustus
I don't think so. Pinochet, yeah.
Pinochet.
Pinochet.
Chilean dictator.
Chile, yeah, Chile. Okay.
250-year-old vampire.
Yeah.
Looking to die.
Yeah.
Well, that
Jamie
sounds
Vidal.
lovely.
Yeah.
Gloria
It looked like it was interesting.
Yeah, should we watch the trailer? It's a 2-minute.
If you'd like.
El Condor. No, that's Simon and Garfunkel. We can't do that. We're not doing Garfunkel.
I mean...
Nope, subtitle.
Porque me trataron de ladrón. A un soldado se le puede decir que es un asesino, pero no que es un ladrón.
Pero robaste, ¿o no?
Yo vine para acá porque dijeron que iban a repartir plata.
Eso te lo dije yo para convencerte, imbécil.
¿Y entonces no van a repartir nada? Buenas tardes.
¡Buenas tardes, señor!
También es verdad que yo he cometido errores. Errores de contabilidad.
Papá, esta es la contadora que nos va a ayudar.
¿Es de confianza?
Totalmente, familia militar.
Estuve estudiando su caso judicial. Dice que usted ordenó el asesinato y la desaparición de miles de chilenos.
Yo,
También hay dinero mal habido.
mis hijos no saben trabajar y yo no quiero que se mueran de hambre.
Claro.
Pero no vaya a pensar que yo soy un ladrón.
No.
He's got an issue with being a creep.
Estoy muy enamorado de una joven contadora francesa.
Existen las criaturas del diablo que no tienen alma. Y yo se la voy a salvar.
A mí me gustaba matar. A usted le gustaba robar. No, a mí también me gustaba matar.
Usted y sus hermanos estuvieron presos por malversación de que fuimos presos políticos.
Todos los generales que ganan guerras tienen derecho a saquear.
Por supuesto.
El ejército de Chile me enseñó cómo un valor el acto de la tortura. ¿Alguien se metió en su maleta? Trajo estacas y martillos de plata. Si nos matamos nosotros,
The music is great.
vos vais a matar a 4 vampiros.
Okay.
Yeah.
That looks fun.
Yeah, Rotten Tomatoes has really a good synopsis.
Well, I love like South American films because they can be so quirky. So quirky.
So September 15th, that's on Netflix now then.
Yeah.
So that'd be fun to see that in the theater though. I don't like subtitles so much, but I've never really watched. I can't think of a movie I've seen.
It won't come to silver.
I'm a big
It
fan
won't.
of subtitles.
I love subtitles, but I've never knowingly seen a film with subtitles in it, except for at the theater.
Oh.
Yeah, at the theater I've never seen one, I should say.
Yeah,
Rephrase that.
Yeah.
I like
He turns off the subtitle. I'm watching it. It's in English. I'm gonna be reading the subtitles, just because that's how I process information.
The Count. So might watch out tonight.
I always have.
That looks like a fun one. Since it's on Netflix, might as well check it out. And I guess the funny factor that it's in Italian is just the fact that it's in Italian.
Was that Italian or was it Spanish? I
It
wasn't
could
really
be
listening.
Italian.
I was reading
It'll
the
be
subtitles.
Spanish, it'll be German, it'll be English.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Oh,
I mean, like, worse has happened. What
yeah.
were we watching when all of a sudden it just went to Japanese?
First.
Was it like the
First
pinata?
No.
The killer pinata?
Yeah, no. It was like a first guy, the blue shirt
Oh,
guy.
yeah, the blue free guy.
Free guy.
And all of a sudden it was just in Japanese.
Italian.
Well, one was in Japanese.
One part of it was. Like at the end.
I think it was the llama movie that was the killer pinata movie that went into Japanese.
Oh, the killer pinata. Oh, that's right.
But yeah, Free Guy did go into Spanish.
Yeah, Italian. Yeah, because so we're watching this stream, and it's like on Cody, so it's a pirate stream. So we're watching Free Guy. Good, but like every so often, it'll bust into like a India commercial for gambling. So like there's this Indian guy's like, hey, and then he's like grabs a bunch of stuff, throws in a blender, then the blender explodes and starts cashing out like chips and money, and it's just like so bad graphics.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
like, sometimes it'll just change what language you're watching.
The very end of the film, like just as like they start getting to they just did the thing where they got to the island, and then when the post scene where they're like, all right, everything's starting to work out, the Free Guy's universe is set, and then everything from there just goes to Italian. They're all speaking Italian. It's like, wait, what? It's like, and like we had the boys watching it with us. They'd seen it in theaters like a couple weeks earlier, and they're like, what the hell's this? They were just mad. It's like, what? It's like, oh, let's keep watching. Maybe we can figure out what they're saying because it's Italian. We don't speak Italian, but we tried sitting there figuring out what they're saying, but it's like, no. You kind of get it from the show, but it made no sense. It was just like, well, now it's in Italian, and I don't understand a word they're saying. And like, I think we got one word that's like, oh, that's a fresh, I think, or something. We heard one Italian word that we recognize that's just a generic Italian word. It's like, I know that word.
Prego.
Yeah, you know. And then that was all for the last like 5 or 6 minutes of the show. It was like,
yeah. I mean, I know exactly enough Italian to have worked in an Italian restaurant.
Tuscan Italian restaurant.
Right, and so, yeah, they pronounce stuff different in Tuscany.
Oh, man.
I mean, Italian does have, like, regional dialects, okay?
That's
and
fair.
especially if you consider, like, how people from up north speak Italian. It's totally different in America.
Yeah, Italian is...
But, yeah.
Different sections of Italy.
Yeah. Absolutely. And,
different sections of New York, essentially, too.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's true.
Well,
so it's that difference. It's like, man.
but no, New York is kind of, or traditionally was kind of naturally segregated, if you will.
Oh, yeah.
By where you're from in the boroughs. So, yeah.
Different accent.
I think there's like the Italian neighborhood, all the Italians would be in that neighborhood.
Yeah, Little Italy.
Yeah, whether they were from Sicily or Venice or Florence or
you're gonna end up in the Italian neighborhood. And at least there's other Italians.
Yeah. I'm gonna mark this episode as A Haunting in Venice Floods Our Theater episode. There you go. There's the title of the episode. There we go.
You can't spell.
I can't. Autocorrect will correct that. I might intentionally misspell everything in the damn title of this episode.
You might.
Because like haunting is Huanting. That's haunting.
It's
right.
haunting.
Hound. Yeah,
it looks like
I threw the
a
A
Hawaiian word.
I threw an A in there for no reason. It seems like it doesn't.
Throw an apostrophe somewhere.
I'll put a little dot over the G.
Yeah, a little umlaut.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
But that's cool.
Throw in some tildes.
I don't know what a tilde is. Tilde Swinton? I don't know. What the hell's a tilde?
It's, you know, in Spanish, like when you say like niña,
it's
the little squiggle that changes the pronunciation of the next vowel.
Wow. Let's
Just
see.
like the umlaut on the whatever letter you put that over, and I hope to God it was a vowel.
Did you sit down and watch Renfield there, John?
I've got it downloaded. I haven't watched it yet.
Funny.
It's a funny one. Yeah, definitely check that one out. Yeah. It's good stuff.
I did. Yeah. Now I thought, I did see it in silver. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
We went and saw it.
We seen that one.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
Wait, you saw it in theaters twice?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was here. Yeah.
Yeah. Renfield. God, that was funny. That was enjoyable. This is such a good film. It
was all the ska references for me. I could not stop laughing every time there was another ska reference. And my kid looking at me like, only you, Mom. Only you. Because I went and saw it with Oliver.
That's right.
And Oliver was just like, I mean, he got the references too because we're his parents. But he was just like, nobody else is laughing, Mom. I was like, they're not cool.
Yeah, because like we seen it after the Tuesday after they watched it Friday night, Saturday night. So like
that's what happened. And then we watched it at the house.
We watched it at the house again, and still laughed at the graffiti.
Yes, with all the ska references.
Yeah, they had the whole lamb. This is for you, Rudy. Fucking
and
song.
then, there was the specials.
The specials whole damn.
I don't even remember which one it was.
It was like message to you, Rudy.
Yeah.
It was like the entire song was spray painted on a wall. It was just like, what's that even mean? What's that even got? Why? Why is that
the irony of it is that it's graffiti, and that song is about like cleaning up your act and not being a hooligan.
Yeah, that is true. Good Lord. Oh man, let's see. Let's flip through this. Still haven't watched Midnight Mass.
You really should.
Have you watched Midnight Mass, Joe?
Oh, it's really good. That is a very good series. If you are interested in theology or religion, because it brings a lot of like this supernatural, dark stuff and Catholicism. Mm-hmm. These people are basically on it. No, not basically. They're on an island. They're separate from the mainland, like probably off the coast of like Washington State, where there's lots of little islands like that. Mm-hmm. And the only way in and out is ferries. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. And all of a sudden, the new priest comes to town because the old one went on a mission and was in poor health, and all of a sudden stuff starts changing, but also people start going missing, but people are also like their ailments are healing.
Mm-hmm. That's weird. I don't remember that.
And the whole thing is set to the soundtrack of Neil Diamond.
Oh, that's right. That's what we were talking about. Yes. That's why we had
it was really good. It was really good, though. And I love Neil Diamond. So.
I love Neil Diamond. He's all right. He didn't do anything stupid, so that's good. He's did decent music. Like that time we went to
he's
Pennsylvania.
Done stupid things. Most everybody does. Oh yeah, we listened to Neil Diamond just
like his double CD, like all the way up there. It was great.
All the way up there, and like Neil Diamond can make any song about trying to get laid. I mean,
not wrong.
And up to Brooklyn Roads. I'm just saying, like every song is like. I mean, seriously, and in the silliest ways, I love Neil Diamond.
Oh man, that's terrible.
I love the cheese. And did we tell the story on the podcast about being at my aunt's wake and me bringing up the fact that my aunt told me she was a diamond head?
I don't think
my aunt passed away recently, and we went to the basically a wake, a memorial service for her. Mm-hmm. She was cremated, so there wasn't like, whoopity-doo, and either she didn't want a church service or they just didn't have one available. But the priest came out and put the ashes in the ground and then in the little safe in the wall. Mm-hmm. But I had to go back to the house and get something for that, so I missed it. Anyway, leading up to this, we're hanging out at my mom's house. Siblings, cousins, all the relatives, and I bring up, we were trying to come up with a playlist, and I was like, Aunt Helen once told me that she was a big diamond head, and I was like, anybody? And my mom and my other aunt and my brother, they were like, what? And I was like, she could have just said that to me to troll me. That would be something she would do. But she sounded sincere in it, like she used to follow Neil Diamond on tour. She was a Diamond Head. And finally, like, everybody's like, what? And I was like, what Neil Diamond song could we sing? And they're like, well, I mean, everybody knows the words to Sweet Caroline, which is not the appropriate song for a funeral. But, you know, I thought Suleiman, because that song is, I don't remember which dialect, but it's an African word that means, it's basically a greeting, a farewell, and also a blessing. So that would be appropriate. But anyway, nobody would believe me. And nobody had ever had this conversation with her. And finally, my cousin is sitting there and I was like, did your mom troll me saying she was a Diamond Head? She's like, no, yeah, she was. I was like, I knew it. I knew it. And I'm the only one besides you that she told. Like, she hid her Neil Diamond fanaticism from everybody else. I'm done with these fruit flies.
So many fruit flies.
I have no idea what they're here for.
Where they come from?
There's no rotting fruit.
No, we have them too.
Like, what are you doing?
Why?
I even I stopped putting the compost in the compost because I was like, it's the compost. No.
Fruit flies, man, they're fucking everywhere.
Yeah. Where are you breeding?
Yeah, it's gotta be some central breeding spot. These little bastards.
Because I mean, we all, took high school biology, right? Like, fruit flies' life cycle is really short.
Yeah.
Why?
Like, we should be able to snuff them out.
I should be able to.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Maybe the cold weather will do it.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah, I look forward to cold weather and high power bills and furnace bill. Yeah, because we're still on gas. We're on heating oil, number 2, red. So that's like almost like, it was like $533 last year for 100 gallons. It's crazy. Wow. That was like 100 more than the year before. So I was like, damn it.
Yeah. And we're at the whims of the fucking oil companies.
Mm-hmm. And it's like a byproduct of like basic gasoline too. That's the insulting thing.
Yeah.
There's no reason this should be expensive, but it's like, oh well. Yeah,
it's like the Chablis of gasoline.
Diesel.
So she was an actual Diamond Head.
Yeah, she was an actual Diamond Head.
All right.
Confirmed. My cousin Shaw confirmed.
Okay. Check. Yep.
Actual Diamond Head. And all around.
Well, she followed him, Surely she would have mentioned to
somebody knew.
I can't come this weekend because I'm going to a concert.
Right? How did nobody know?
Maybe she wasn't really a lawyer. Maybe she was a Diamond Head. She wasn't a lawyer at all. She was just going off. I got a client.
I got a case.
I got a case in New York this week, and then in New Jersey, and then in Philadelphia. It's like, that makes sense. You're a lawyer. It's like, she's not a lawyer.
She's just a professional Diamond Head.
Professional Diamond Head. That'd be horrible.
She could have been a groupie.
Could have been a groupie. That would have been even funnier, given like her personality.
That would be cool. Yeah. You'd have to know my
oh, Jesus, that's insane. The spinning now is like, God, that'd be so fucking insane if that was the case.
Right? Have some little like secret Neil Diamond related cousin.
Yeah, you'd see him like, I got him off.
My
this
cousin's
weekend.
got some secret Neil Diamond sibling. No, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. That one, no.
Oh, these tights are putting my leg to sleep. I was so excited for tight season.
Oh man!
There's
so
just too much fabric.
I still haven't watched Barbie and the Heimer.
I haven't done it either.
I still need to do Barbenheimer. Damn it!
The boys did.
The boys did it. The boys did the Barbenheimer, where you watch Barbie and
and also Oliver
or vice versa.
Watched The Nun 2.
Yep.
And said it was meh or mid. I think he said mid.
I think he said mid. He gave it a mid rating.
Yeah,
which is a thumbs down.
Yeah, that's
it could have been scarier than what it was.
Yeah, it's a sequel.
He said the funnest thing was when his date works at his date. That
she works at
the theater. So one of the other theater workers came up and like jumped up behind her at a scary point. And that was the best part of the movie.
Oh, wow. That's fun, though. That's a good classic.
That's like one of those things where it's like worth working at a movie theater.
Just so you know the jump scare points and you can scare your coworkers when they first see it. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Jeez.
But they didn't like it. They didn't like the film.
Yep. That's disappointing. Let's see. Let's see. Have we... Yeah. Paul Rubens died. I don't want to look at any... I don't want to dig into who's died this month. I'm pretty sure there's like somebody famous that's passed away, but I don't need to cover that. We'll cover that in the next episode. Love Paul Rubens.
And, just from the horror movie thing, he did give the best death scene of all time in Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah, that was... Did you ever see that scene, Joe? Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
The movie, not the series.
It's good. Cheerleader is a vampire slayer.
Yeah, I knew she was a cheerleader,
Yeah, and Paul Rubens is like one of the hench vampires.
He's a vampire.
He's like a henchman vampire kind of guy. But yeah, he gets killed. It's just like the best premium, like chef kiss fucking death.
Best death scene. He stole the whole show.
God, yeah.
And he was a minor character.
This is like...
And you know that was all just improvisational.
Yeah, it was after the incident, so there was that. Mm-hmm. So it was like, of course... His comeback time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Maddie hasn't seen Megan yet. What do you think of Megan?
It was all right. I liked Ex Machina better.
Yeah. Also, an A24, oddly enough. Me and Johnny went and seen that in the theaters.
Yeah.
Nope.
Megan was really, it was just too predictable.
Drop that. Note. But yeah. Yeah, it was cool how they did it, though. And the fact they're going to do a sequel because it took over their machine, I guess.
You could see that coming out, as, buy one of these to take care of your kid, in some future society.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's...
So, like, Big Bug?
I didn't see it.
You didn't watch Big Bug?
I didn't watch Big Bug. I don't know. What's Big Bug?
It's a... what is his name? Jean-Pierre Jeunet? The guy who directed Amélie and...
Oh, yeah.
City of Lost Children and Delicatessen and all that. Then it's about AI...
That's the
taking
one.
Over. I thought you watched it.
Big Bugs where it's like the 50s era. It's a 50s era kind of.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like that.
It looks
like the Jetsons kind of.
Yeah, the way over there.
Everybody has all this AI around to help them.
And then it turned like the AI flips, but then some of the AI doesn't want to flip on their
on the people that they really think are their family.
Yeah. So that was a good one. If you ever watched any of those,
if you've watched any of his films, then you kind of want to watch all of his films.
Yeah. It's like City of Lost Children is fucking fantastic.
Oh yeah,
that's like Ron Perlman. He puts in a solid performance. It's a weird. Is it black and white?
Yes.
Yeah, it's black and white.
No.
Or is it?
No, because they have the red
goggles.
Yeah, the guy who played Nagi on Cemetary Man.
Oh, that's right.
Whose name I can never remember. It's probably in my book somewhere.
Yeah, it's probably like where that section we were talking about it. But yeah.
He's amazing, though. He plays like 11 different instruments or something. Speaks 3 languages or something.
But to look at him and who the hell's this nerd?
Who's this? And he had a punk band.
Oh, God, that's
like
crazy.
A French punk band. How cool are you?
Yeah. Have you ever seen Cemetary Man?
Probably not.
Yeah, it's hard to find. Yeah. It's
Italian.
It's Italian, but it's in English.
It's in English.
But it's Rupert Everett, that guy, and just a bunch of other Italian people.
Yeah, just
regular cast.
It's just
no stars except for Rupert
Everett is the star, and I'm not sure how big a star he was at that time.
In their own country.
Yeah.
Yes,
don't know
actually,
Yeah.
The guy who plays his assistant Nagi is actually French and kind of known in France, and the girl who plays the love interest is very popular in Italy.
Yeah, it's not Belushi. She was in that other.
No, not her. No, but
oh man,
yeah.
Who directed that?
I have no idea, but it's
Oh, it's such a...
What is it? Full Moon Pictures or something?
No, it's a horror zombie movie. But That's
No,
what
I mean,
it looks
what
like.
production company?
I don't know. I've got it right there. I'll show it in a second.
Okay.
But yeah, it's like Rupert Everett being at the top of his game too. He was like,
And that was really before he was well done.
it was
Definitely before like My Best Friend's Wedding.
It was just before. It's 96. That was like, I think that was actually the year that it may have been the year it released, and he got super famous and was everywhere.
Might have been before he was Sherlock Holmes, even.
Yeah. Let's see. Michael Salvati. Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Who produces stuff? But yeah, it's a great film. If you haven't ever seen it, check that one out. Because, yeah, it was called Della Morte dell'Amore. Amore in Italian. Okay. And in America, it's just called Cemetary Man.
Cemetary Man.
But it's a zombie. He works in a cemetery. He's like the night watchman, I guess.
No, he's just the caretaker of the cemetery. The cemetery keeper.
Cemetery keeper.
The crypt keeper.
The crypt keeper. The engineer.
The engineer.
Yeah. That's a good one. I'll go dig that one out and lend that one to you.
It's really weird. Like, either people really... That I've showed it to, they're like, what the fuck did I just see? Or they're like, that was really fun. So...
yeah, it's a...
For me, it's up there on my list. It really is.
It's amazing.
This is a real obscure...
Anna Fulci.
Yes, Anna Fulci.
Famous Italian model.
Yes.
Supermodel. Yeah, she's like the love interest in the thing, and it gets weird. It gets real
weird. It's just, yeah. Francois Haji Lazaro is the actor who played.
Show that guy.
Yeah.
Like, he's Nagi.
And Nagi has like one thing that he says in the whole film, which is "nya." That's all he can say.
Yeah, until like he doesn't, and it's good.
Well, I mean, spoilers. Yeah, a film that none of you are going to be able to find unless you have one of those DVD players that plays things from other countries.
Or you bought the pirate, freaking New York version, which is also available now. Because I had to replace my copy.
There's heat coming out of this.
So that's awesome. But that's a fantastic film, Cemetery Man.
Amusing, dark, and gory. I would agree.
Don't disagree. Yeah.
But isn't it a...
It's what? I don't know who the production company.
It's on your T-shirt.
Oh, that on the T-shirt's like the company that made the T-shirt. That's why it's rare, because that company that made that.
They aren't in
yeah, and they did a bunch of
existence anymore. They did the Fulci Lives T-shirts.
Yeah, they did the original Fulci Lives T-shirts.
Oh my gosh! Did you post my picture of my rock to the?
I don't think I did. I can right now, but yeah, Maddie found this cool rock. And I will post that picture here now.
And you can't really tell the scale, but that rock is, if you see the picture, is sitting on a magnet, like a regular refrigerator magnet. So it's a very small rock. I didn't have my glasses on. I just saw a cool rock and went, that looks like the cover of Zombie. Like, I'm out in the woods, taking the boys down to the river. And there's a rock that looks like the zombie on the cover of Zombie.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Where's the picture?
I think it's in our messages.
I'm gonna get the rock and show you.
There it is. Yeah. So there's the picture. That's Fulci's zombie. Yeah. And that's the rock she found. I think it's in the kitchen right now. She can show you physically. But that's a picture I'm going to post to Facebook here in a second. I don't know.
It was on the refrigerator.
Yeah, it's glued.
Yeah, that is unusual.
Yeah, that was surprising. It was a good find.
I put it up, so...
Yeah, he showed me the picture.
Yeah. Isn't that a good likeness?
That is unusual, yeah. 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 You can say, well, did it get taken out and that's what's left of the face? Right. Or is this a before in the grave and it transforms to with the current version?
Yeah.
Yeah. The Rock from today's podcast.
I mean, I was so tickled, but I have that condition where you see faces and things.
Yeah.
In like just random, stains or wood patterns or leaves, whatever. Yeah. So can't ever remember the word for it.
Yeah, you need to title today's The Rock Cast.
Jeez. All right, I can't spell for. I spelled from. The Rock for today's podcast, not The Rock from today's podcast.
F-R-O-N?
Yeah, I had to just autocorrect that just now. Autocorrect isn't going to save me at all. Like, I totally freaking missed that damn post up. I misspelled it. I spelled for instead of from.
Oh my goodness.
So I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't read right. It looked right when I typed it, but no, it's wrong. All right, that's horrible.
That's The Rock.
That's The Rock. Not The Rock, but The Rock.
Not Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Yeah, that guy. All right.
My little
Jeez.
Fulci Rock.
Yeah, the cute Fulci Rock. Oh, let's see. Did we talk about... Were you with us? Let's see. You might have been. Dr. Strangelove. Did we talk about Dr. Strangelove?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was
all right. I learned to love the bomb.
Yeah, great film.
Yeah.
That definitely felt with that Oppenheimer kind of era.
Yeah.
That was our Oppenheimer because we didn't have Oppenheimer, so we had to watch Dr. Strangelove instead. But let's see.
I thought it was Oppenheimer.
Is it Oppenheimer?
Yeah, Oppenheimer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Oppenheimer.
Otherwise, you'd have to.
It's terrible. Oh my goodness! All right, have you seen anything good, Joe? You want to talk about?
I've been watching The Troubles on PBS about the Troubles in Ireland. It's four episode, and then PBS also had they rebroadcast the Ken Burns Country Music, which was 8 episodes. So I've been flipping back and forth between that.
Oh, that sounds fun. Ken Burns was like, what was his famous for?
Civil War.
Was he like a union singer guy?
No. He's a
documentary maker.
All right, that makes sense.
He's done baseball and the Civil War. The Civil War, I think, was his first one.
He's done a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jazz, I think, or something related to music.
Neat. Yeah, I've never even heard of him. But then again, I don't have PBS very often. Or I'm uncultured, probably. It's probably the real answer. If I'm uncultured, I don't know what that means.
Well, at least you're self-actualized.
I'm going to go freaking hit things with sticks now in the backyard and chase the damn lightning. That's it. That's all I got.
Speaking of which, it's stickball season, and I saw a really cool post from our friends at the Rice Wagon, who are not paying me to say this, but they actually have really good food. It's just a food truck if you live around here. That they were going to be in Cherokee, I think today, and said, and we realize it's stickball season, so our pork and our beef is made by men. And I thought, well, that is really cool of you to pay attention to things like that, because they're not from Cherokee. Yeah. I mean, it's a Hawaiian fusion food truck. But
next month, so they ought to take their food truck up there.
I think they should. Yeah, they should. I know, if at work we are getting this event at work, which will remain nameless, but they're going to be catering it. So, we get free rice wagon this Saturday. I cannot wait. So, they're catering the event at the island thing for the employees. And free rice wagon. And I was just I was
I bet it's not going to be the ahi tuna, though.
And
that's my favorite.
It's probably not going to be the sochi. It'll probably be the sochi chicken or something.
It'll be the shoyu chicken and the...
So the popping for something free?
If it's the Kahlua pork, then their Kahlua pork is really
for just our department, though.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So yes, yep. But they're popping for that, and it's an island theme. Apparently, it said the poster says also guest starring some of your favorite castaways. I'm like, wait, what? What castaways are there? I'm like, and I saw
Gilligan?
Yeah, exactly. But then I was like, aren't those guys all dead? All the castaways are dead. Rob Howell, whatever's Hale, Bob Hale. Yeah, like, but I'm like, aren't all the cast from Gilligan's Island dead?
No, Gilligan's still alive.
Is he?
Yeah.
What's that guy's name?
He's still alive.
Shit, I didn't know any of them were. I thought they were all dead. That was like an ancient series.
Yeah.
But yeah, apparently this Saturday they're gonna have castaways, and it's an island theme with the rice wagon free food. That's all I care about, free food.
Okay, yeah, well,
I'll check that poster out tomorrow.
Yeah,
do
it'll be worth going in for, because if it's anything they'll post is worth eating.
Yeah, it's like Polynesian Hawaiian fusion, and
that's how that fucking series sold. That's exactly how that series sold. Jeez, what a knockout.
Tina Louise and what's her name was a playmate.
Yeah.
But I mean, that didn't sell it for me. I liked the series.
For the rest of the world, sorry.
As a child.
Yeah.
The SS Minnow.
Yeah. It was
Bob
funny.
Denver. Bob Denver's still alive. That's his name.
Wow, that's insane.
Yeah.
That's his name. I think Tina Louise is still alive. Ginger.
I feel like she is.
Yeah, I think
I
they're
feel
the
like I've
last
seen
two.
her on like some Comic-Con posters or something.
Yeah.
On
The old couple's gone. The captain's gone.
Of course.
Dawn's gone. The professor's gone, but I think the other two are still alive.
Marianne?
Marianne was, I think her real name was Dawn something.
Dawn Wells.
Dawn Wells. She's gone, I think.
Yeah. Ginger Grant's still alive. Dawn, I think, passed away last year, I'd say.
Yeah.
Nope, she passed away in COVID era, 2020.
Ugh.
She was successful, though. Like, she was smart enough to, like, heard this thing on NPR or something. Like, she was smart enough to, like, when they offered her the job, she was smart enough to talk to her lawyer and get residual rights. So she's the only one that was, like, signed up.
Really
if this does get good, like, I want residual rights in my contract.
Right.
So, like,
such a smart thing to do.
Like, after everything was done and said, she was still making bank every year off of it.
She wasn't playing the professor, but she could have been because she was smart.
Yeah, she got a check every year.
Yep.
And really, her character was very smart.
No, Bob Denver did pass away.
Oh, did he?
2005.
Oh, really?
In Winston-Salem? What the hell was he doing here?
Wow.
Jeez, I know that.
Oh, I thought he was still alive.
Let's see, Russell Johnson. He passed away in 2014, the professor. And let's see. There's no way Alan Hale's still alive.
Mm-mm.
No.
Nah, 1990.
No.
Let's see.
Lovey and Thurston's been dead for a long time.
91. They outlived them, the skipper. And Jim Backus.
Yeah.
The voice of Mr. Magoo. That's
yeah.
So good.
Oh, he really does look like
He does look like Mr. Magoo. Oh, man. Yeah, he passed away in 89. They were real close. 89, 90, 91. And then, like, 94. Please.
This is depressing.
That is depressing.
Okay. I know who I was thinking of. The guy from the Beverly Hillbillies, Jethro. He's still alive.
Jethro.
He's still alive.
He's still out
Wow.
there. Yeah, he is still alive.
Yeah.
And we're not going to dig his name up.
No, we're not, because things happen.
Despite his life, we just want to make sure he is still mad about being known as Jethro the rest of his life. So Jethro, yeah, he's still alive. Good for you, dude. Many, many years for you. That was a depressing segment. I'm going to note that as a depressing segment.
Yeah.
But definitely, like, free rice wagon is going to happen. Cannot wait. Rain or shine, I'm going down there and get free fucking rice wagon.
Get to wear Hawaiian shirt or anything?
I think they'll let us. But, like, I'm not wearing my good Hawaiian shirt, so not like this fancy, like, $2 shirt I'm wearing now.
Yeah.
Like, I got the Lost and Found sale. That's actually a $150 dim Tommy Bahama.
Yeah.
But Lost and Found sale is $1. So I was like,
Yeah.
sweet. So that's a great deal. But I know the brand is like, it's in my freaking
size.
It's my size is the big thing. Finding anything, digging through Lost and Found, it's close. It's such a nightmare.
Yeah.
It's like you went to that such stacks of insanity.
It's just piles.
What people bring to their
and leave behind.
And leave behind.
Yeah.
It's like I found that damn Briscoe County Jr. DVD box set. It's like, how do you leave that behind? That means you brought a DVD.
Why did you bring it?
Yeah, exactly. Like, why? Why would you bring that on vacation? And you just can't get away from Bruce Campbell and the Briscoe County Jr. I'm like, what? It's like, this is a complete box set. The whole series is like, who brings this? And the lady was like, I don't know who brings something like that to the show, to the hotel on their vacation.
The best thing is like the Steve Yeti travel mug.
Oh, yeah.
You found that at the Lost and Found sale.
Yeah. Like
and then like Oliver loved it. So he was just like, every time he had it, we'd just call him Steve. And then 3 years later, go to the Lost and Found sale, and there's a Yeti mug that's also personalized, and it actually says Oliver. When he got it, he was just like, I don't have to be Steve anymore.
Yeah, you don't have to be Steve anymore.
Yes, you can be Oliver.
Yeah,
we'll give Steve to your brother.
Your brother can be Steve now.
Vincent can be Steve.
It's so insane.
It's that thought that counts.
It was. It's like, I was like, I was going to give that to you as a birthday gift. Damn it. But now you already seen it. So man.
We found that $250 down-filled jacket.
Oh yeah.
In his size.
So he's getting all the drip.
The drip.
Fancy clothes. Because he was just like, what is this thing? It's like, what kind of freaking event is this? It's like, yeah, you gotta look through the clothes.
You just gotta look through the stuff.
Gotta look through the stuff. Yeah. It's insane. Can't wait for this next one that should be coming up here in the next 2 or 3 months. So, yeah, the line. It's like, I kind of want to be working it, just because those workers get the first pick. They get they get to buy. I think you get 10 items or something. You get 10 items of your choice.
Ooh, really?
And I was like, damn, why can't I work that?
No kidding.
That's a coveted little thing. But the thing is, then you also have to go back and then put away everything. So you're sitting there touching everything that everybody's touching, dug through, and you have to restack it and bag it.
Yeah, I'd be wearing a mask and gloves.
Yeah, it's probably dusty, but
yeah, it'll just full of people's nasty germs.
Like a damn cool ass damn anything. Like those cool binoculars I got for $1. Badass. Made in Germany. Fancy leather case.
Probably from the 1960s or something.
I think from the 60s. One guy was selling a pair online for $200.
Nice.
Because it's vintage.
Mm-hmm.
But they work great too.
They do work.
Yeah. But that was a great find. I recognized it. I was like, look at that case. I want the case. But then I opened up. There's actually damn binoculars in here. And then it popped in my head. Who brings binoculars to the damn where we work?
Why? Perv?
What are you doing? Why have you got binoculars? It's like, yeah, I guess that guy gets...
So, because that guy across the way is watching Briscoe County Jr. on his own DVD player. And I want to follow along.
That's it. That's why it's...
Hey, Steve!
Hey, Steve. Steve watching Briscoe County. Now I can, too. On vacation.
I mean,
that's insane.
That's the only scenario I could come up with.
Yeah, that's...
Well, I mean, you don't see it as much as I do in the van. Is when the bellmen come up and the people start taking their stuff out of their car and
Oh shoot, we're not supposed to talk about.
No, we're good. We're good. I'll edit whatever we need.
Okay. It's just what goes on the cart.
Yeah.
Not so many Walmart bags now as there was.
Yeah, it's a little bit weirder.
The economy is better.
Yeah. But I don't know, we're still giving away lots of crazy rooms. But oh my goodness, yeah. The stuff that gets loaded on there. Sometimes I'll just be watching them load in their stuff in the Bellman Shuttle, and I'm like, that is a lot of vodka. That's a lot of vodka.
Yeah.
It's that's a handlebar. That's a damn handle. That's a handle. That's 2 other little balls. It's what kind of vodka? How much vodka do you guys drink? It's good grief. I came in. You guys came in 2 days ago.
They've been to the before they know what the prices are.
Exactly. Oh yeah, that's a fact. Definitely. Fact there. But yeah, it's a wild place. It's a wild thing. Been there forever now. But jeez Louise, fucking Steven. Briscoe County Jr.
The next time you go to sale, you're going to find a box set of something.
Yeah, I'm going to find like a shirt that says Steve across, I guess.
With his binoculars
Go look
and his
for
Yeti.
the embroidered Steve shirt is what I'm going to have to find. Oh, no.
Oh.
Something just as equally insane.
Oh, it's so... Now I have to pee.
All right. Let's call that an hour and 15 minutes.
Right.
Let's wrap this show up. Anybody got any closing thoughts?
Enjoy your free food.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait. It's going to be great. Saturday. Yep. All right. That's all we got for this episode. This was a fun thing. Our haunting of a haunting in Venice.
Got flooded out. How apropos.
Exactly. Insane. Yep. And we just had our Kalimas and Margs and we were set. And then it's just like, nope.
Let's improvise. What can we do?
Let's do a show. But, yeah, that poor girl was all soaking. That's
Yeah, bless her heart.
Oh, man.
Yeah. And tomorrow's not even Cartoon Wednesday. Because the kids are back in school.
I know. Like September 12th, note for history, in like 1991 is when they stopped Saturday morning cartoons. So that I read. It's like, what? That was the day in infamy when they stopped Saturday morning cartoons. 1991, I think. What? Or 94. But either way, September 12th, they stopped Saturday morning cartoons and they went to like the Saved by the Bell stuff.
Ugh.
Yeah.
And that was the downfall of civilization.
I think so. I think everything started spiraling downward after that. But, all right, there's your little tidbit of information, people listening worldwide. We thank you here. And that's pretty much all we got here.
Next podcast will be a review of Carmela Creeper.
Yeah, we'll definitely give him a full review. We'll get Gene on the horn, and we'll get him sample it too. And that'll be fun. But yeah, the whole backdrop story there.
On the horn.
It's on the horn.
Caramel apple.
Y'all on the horn.
Every time since watching, not Pacific Rim, Atlantic Rim.
Atlantic Rim.
With Graham Greene's character, and he just gave everything to that role and just kept getting people on the horn.
Get people on the horn. Yeah, Atlantic Rim.
Get Washington on the horn.
Sci-fi knockoff of Pacific Rim if you get a chance.
Oh, but somehow they got Graham Greene, the actor, not the writer. Graham Greene to play some general or something, and it's just he just gives like he's just Graham Greene, like in anything he does.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't quite live up to his performance in Reservation Dogs.
No.
A lot less getting people on the horn in Res Dogs, but yeah, I love that character too. And where they go with it, you haven't seen where they go. But yeah, every time I hear someone say, "Get on the horn," and that's something that my dad would say, like, "Get so and so on the horn." But just I don't know, that movie was so bad, and then somehow they got Graham Greene to be in it. And he's like, yeah, paycheck. It's what I'm thinking.
It's a Nick Cage, I need to pay my taxes.
Yeah, kind of a thing like that, yes. Exactly. And just...
yeah.
No matter like how bad the dialogue was written, like he just performed it. Like,
oh, yeah.
I'm Graham Greene, motherfuckers.
Get me on the horn. There we are.
Get me on the horn.
That's it for this episode of the Chainsaw Bar. Y'all stay safe. Everybody's got their closing thoughts. Yeah, there.
Yeah, that was my closing thought.
Yep. Carmela Creeper. All right. On 3, we'll do the Vrrroom.
Okay.
Salute, and that will shut this one down. So 1, 2, 3. Thanks for listening. Vrrroom. Cheers.